Hey, we're here live in Lake Tahoe at the shop, shoreline of Tahoe. We're gonna do a little board review today on the Capita DOA. Pretty sweet board. Sure, you've heard of this board. This board has 7 consecutive Goodwood Awards. Whatever that means, there's lots of controversy around the Goodwood standard, but it's definitely not a bad thing. So definitely a well-praised board over time. Let's talk about some of the attributes of this board, starting with the camber profile. This camber profile is going to be micro camber between your feet with a flat spot going to an early rise rocker. Really fun in the park, really predictable shape, still can float you through some powder. I take this board in light powder or anything up to like a foot maybe. Could definitely handle more or less, but that's kind of where I like to sit this board when I do have to ride it for a powder day. Not my ideal choice for a powder deck, still gets the job done. So we also got the flex of this board. It's rated at a 5.5. I would say that's a true rating at a 5.5. Definitely not a noodle, definitely not overly stiff, with tons of pop. This board can really load up. I enjoy this board as a park board. This is my main shtick as a park board for the last 3 years. I do occasionally ride all mountain on it, but primarily my park deck. The base of this board, it's not just this board, Capitas in general. I love their bases. They wax out real nice, they take repairs real nice, and I can't say enough good things about their base. I don't know all the fancy materials they use, but the ones they use are great, guys. I like them. They're typically known to be kind of light. It's really nice having a light, snappy board under your feet. Makes it feel more lively. There's just something about these Capita boards where they feel really playful and fun. Comes in a wide amount of sizes, everything from a 148 to a 160, 150, 52, 54, 56, 58. Just tons of sizes to choose from. It has a few wide models too. The 55, the 58, and the 61 are all in a wide. This board in a wide is still not very wide. You can check the actual waist width online, but in general, this is a narrow waisted board, which means when you're carving, when you're transitioning from rail to rail, this board's really going to transition quickly and just get on rail super fast. I love that feeling. I love transitioning from heel to toe, and the carve turns over so fast. I really enjoy that. The side cut for this board is going to be one consistent radial side cut. Makes it more predictable. It's going to draw out, bigger arcing turns, not as twitchy as like a bilateral or quadrilateral side cut. But I do like the way this board carves. Wouldn't make it my carving board, but man, I can still rip it and have a great time on the mountain with this board. Like I said, I've had this in my quiver for 3 years. It's been my go-to park board, although I have used it for powder days, all mountain charging days, and all sorts of various days, and I've never been disappointed. This board is for all riders. I primarily use it as my park board, as I've said, so I definitely recommend it to any park rats out there. I do think it's a great board in general to cruise around the mountain on. It holds an edge real nicely with the camber in there. With the micro camber, it's not overly aggressive, but it is still a fun board for any guy out there, whether they're experienced or not. This board is fun. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. I appreciate your time. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. We appreciate the subscribers. We're a growing channel. Let us know below if there's any products you want us to review, any boards you see here at the shop, or any boards in general that you would like us to review. I'd be happy to pick one off the shelf, let you know my opinions. We've written a lot of these things here, and we'd be stoked to share our opinions with you. So leave a comment below, let us know what we can do for you. Check out our website, www.shorelineoftahoe.com.